Hi beautiful. So it's been a while. I've been really busy with school, but I'm finally going to do a full makeup tutorial. So today I'm going to do a tutorial on more of like a natural sun-kissed look. So I'm going to focus more on skin and contouring and a really matte foundation. And then I'll do really simple eyes. So I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned. Before you do anything, make sure you moisturize. If you don't moisturize your skin properly before you put makeup on, then your skin's going to just absorb all of the foundation, and it's really bad. It's going to clog all your pores. So you'd rather it suck up something natural and healthy for your skin, like your moisturizer, than the chemical-filled foundations. Okay. So the first thing I want to show you, I have quite a few of these. They're like skin correctors. A lot of different companies make them. Make It Forever, MAC, all of them have them. So here's my concealer one. That's a neutral nude color. Then I have this one. This is from a company I worked with here in the Bay Area. It's called Makeup Gourmet. If you want to check them out, I'll put a link. This one is their Good Night Sleep, and it's more of a yellow one. It's similar to Benefit's Lemonade. And then I have a pink one. And the pink one, what it does is it counteracts like dullness and shadows. Like down here I have this black under my eye. You put this and it'll counteract that before you put foundation. And then there's a green one. And the green one is for like blemishes. So down here I have a little blemish. The redness, it counteracts the red. So when you put your foundation on, there's less to cover up. Because I know when you have a blemish, you tend to cake on your foundation. If you use skin correctors first, then you can use less foundation. So I'm going to start with those. You don't have to use all of them. Just use what you need that day. Don't get yourself stuck in a cookie cutter routine every day. You put on all of these things because it's going to get cakey. So like today I'm having a little bit of trouble on my chin. So I'm going to use this for under my eyes, and then I'm going to use this for the blemishes, and that's it. So what I like to do with, you can do this with your concealer or you can do it with a pink corrector. It's almost like a triangle you're going to create. So start at your tear duct and go down your nose. Don't go past your fold, your labial fold, and then back up. It looks really crazy. It looks like war paint. But then you just blend out. So I'm not really rubbing, I'm actually just tapping. So you don't get these streaky marks. And it works it into your skin. Got some down there on accident. So already you can see it's a little brighter. It's almost like my skin is a little too light. But when you put your foundation over that, it's gonna look more natural. Again, a little triangle. Alright. And I have really dark circles under my eyes, so what I like to do is after I use the pink, I do use a little bit of concealer just along that line. Now what a lot of people do is do the circular motion, and actually just enhances the circles under your eyes. So I'm going to dab along like this, and it's actually going like against the grain. That also works for wrinkles. My mom is a little older and she has this really deep wrinkle, but when her face is straight. So something I was taught before is to go against it like this, and it'll actually lift it. So now I have the green one, and I'm going to go in where my blemishes are and just dot to counteract the red. So remember, Christmas colors, green and red. Green counteracts red. When you're sad, what makes you happy? Bright colors. Pink, right? So pink covers up dull and dark circles. Pink for sad and dull, green and red, Christmas. Alright. Start blending out with my finger. I'll use a sponge in a minute. I just don't like the streaks sometimes that your sponge or your brush uses, or leaves, I'm sorry. The other thing is, try not to do this. Try to go in the same direction. This one's, I'm going out, out, out. Because the thing is, you don't want that harsh liner in your neck. So just swish out until it just ends off your face. You know, don't go down here. Just down, 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 down. And it'll gradually end off the edge of your face. Now that I've got it pretty much spread out, take my spongy and finish blending it out. Now here's the thing. If you're going to do a dramatic eyeshadow or any kind of dark eyeshadows, you should do your eyes first. I always grew up doing my foundation first, but once I learned to do eyeshadow first, it's a really good habit to get into, because then you get some stuff down here on the bottom, and when you try to clean it or cover it up with more foundation, it just looks dirty and grimy. So today I'm doing a natural eyeshadow, so it's fine to do my foundation first. Alright. I'll blend it out all even. Give it a second or two to kind of melt into your skin, dry. And then I'm going to use Material Girl by Benefit. It's their matte powder. You can use any kind of foundation powder. I always suggest setting your liquid foundation with powder, no matter what. If it's translucent, if it's a matte powder, or if it's a foundation powder. I actually also have a foundation powder. Because if you're going to be wearing this all day long, it's going to look a lot better. It's going to look way better if you put a powder. It just helps keep everything in place. So, matte powder, matte powder, matte powder. Once I have all my powder, I get to use my little kabuki brush from Chanel. This little brush, and just buff it into my skin. Everybody does it different, but I like to do it until I feel a little warmth, because for me that like tells me it's in my skin. It's melted and it's blended in all the way. It's not sitting on the top. It feels a little warm, like I could feel the friction from the brush. Alright, now I have a full, even skin tone. So, I'm using a lot of Benefit products right now because I just did a major shopping spree there. My other favorite product I'm going to use from them right now is 10. So it has the bronzer and the highlighter in one. Before I use that, I'm also going to use another Benefit product. It's called What's Up. I really, really like this. It's a cool highlighter. So it's like this really natural champagne-y color. I like to use it when I'm doing a natural look. So I just dab this right at the highest point of my cheekbone under my eye, and a little bit up like this. Just a little. I know it looks like I'm putting a lot, but I'm really not. And after I do that, just kind of blend it. And you can't really see. It's just when the sun or the light hits it, you see that little sheen you get right there. It's really pretty. So after that, I go on with the 10. Comes with a little brush. And right from, so the way to contour, get a brush or something, and you can feel this bone right here, right where it dips in, that's where your contour should be. So try to put your dark color there, and then your highlights on that highest part. So. You gotta make the fishy face. Doesn't work unless you make the fishy face. And the other thing is, don't go back and forth. I know it looks like I'm doing that, but I'm actually swishing forward. Pick up, swish forward, pick up, swish forward. So then you get the darkest at the back and the lightest at the front. So, that one's a really natural color. So I also go in with my Lorac bronzer. You can use any bronzer, it's fine. My angled brush. Get a little of this. And then down here, my jawline. So for jawline, start behind your ear and then swish away towards your chin. Then also blend it out. I use my kabuki again. You see those lines? So eyebrows, I did a tutorial already, so I'm not going to really explain. If you want, you can go to my page and get the tutorial for eyebrows. So I'll try and rush through those. Save time. for a more natural look, I'm going to do this shade of, or anyway, it's called Desert Rose blush brush. So a lot of people swirl it. I like to tap tap. And then right on the balls of the cheek. Alright, so we got the Urban Decay Long Lasting Shadow in Whipped. All over. I don't go all the way to my brow, but a little bit above the crease. And then kind of pat it out so you don't have any streaks. See? Gives you a nice little shimmer. Something natural. This is like my school look. Liner. So since it is a natural look, you're gonna do inside. And then inside bottom, lightly. And then a neutral color under your brow. Then finish mascara. Alright, so for a neutral lip, and then for a little shine, clear gloss, whichever one, anyone. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and I hope to put up another one later next week. And as always, subscribe to the YouTube page for updates, and follow the blog on Tumblr for any inspiration and awesome pictures. Thanks. Stay beautiful. Mwah.